So what do you think about all of this UFO shit going on? Let me hear
Oh,
Mitchy thoughts.
so it you know it wouldn't surprise me if we do have technology that is making people believe that it's aliens, but I also believe more that they're going to I could see them definitely doing some kind of like red flag, like pretending like some kind of invasion is going to happen
Mm-hmm.
to try to implement some kind of control.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's interesting.
now, what the fuck, dude? See, dude, it's still not muting these motherfuckers.
Weird.
You don't hear this Gibrons guy?
No, not at all.
Oh my god, it's so annoying because I can barely hear what you're saying when these fuckers talk. Um, they went in front of the national committee, dude, and flat out said, "Hey, we have aircraft and we have pilots inside of these planes."
Mm.
And for the news outlets to just kind of go, "Eh." Anyway, we're gonna talk about hurricanes. It blows my fucking mind, dude. And that's
Mm.
what makes me think like, okay, what's really going
Yeah.
on? I would love, for them to show pictures
Yeah.
or video, but until then, like, I can only trust what these guys say with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think we actually found people?
Um, I
People, I'm
kind
sorry, pilots.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I have three thoughts on this as well. One is you kind of alluded to it earlier, but one is that this is all just similar to the submarine thing. This is all something to take our eyes off of something else. You know, like
The Ocean Gate bullshit.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it turns out like the Navy knew that it was that it imploded like days before we stopped, like before the public knew, and they just kept us excited, like, oh, we can save these people, when it was futile. So that was kind of a big red flag there. It's like, okay, the Navy literally knew the entire time. So I don't know, something about that. But anyway, yeah. So it's especially with all the stuff with Biden and the election coming up and Trump and all this stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if it was some kind of false flag. Or is that the right word? Is that the right term for it? Like, it's bullshit.
Some people say red flag. Some people say false flag. But I know what you mean.
But yeah, it's just a distraction, really. So part of me thinks it's just a distraction and that none of this stuff actually exists at all. And then part of me, what's that?
All smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, just to take our attention somewhere else. Part of me is like, you know what? It could be like, the tech just seems impossible, right? Like it really does. Like, it's, as far as scientists know, we don't have any physics that shows that this is even possible. Some of the stuff that they've seen it do. So I don't know, man. Like, I'm sitting somewhere between it being real and it being false flag. So
See, that's the same with me, because that's why it was hard for me to explain, because, like you said, there's technology that, if they're telling the truth about what they've seen and what the Navy has seen, there is no technology that humans could make to go from 0 to a couple thousand miles an hour in a second. There's just nothing, because humans wouldn't even be able to pilot that thing.
mm,
Even if it's a drone, we can't control anything that goes that fast.
yeah.
I mean, we have videos of these craft that like fall and like sink into the ground, like go through the ground.
Mm.
There was a video that the Navy has where they watched this craft go for, and I think you've heard, like from 50,000 feet to sea level in a matter of seconds, and then it dropped into the water but didn't penetrate the water. It just went through, like it had some kind of weird force field thing to it. I also believe Bob Lazar. I believe everything that guy says. I believe he worked at Area 151. I believe he worked at Los Alamos because there's records of it. There's actual physical record of it. Another reason why I believe him is because he has never willingly gone out to the public. It's always been by invite, and people have begged him.
Yeah.
When he was on Joe Rogan, you could tell he was uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's had the same story for 35 years. I mean, nothing's changed. So in regards to that, like, that's why I believe that there are beings out there that are watching us, that are visiting us. And I believe that there's a reason why the government wants to say that it's not real. Because why would the government ever admit to being inferior to something?
Yeah. Well, what's cool about their tech too is if it is real, it kind of sounds like it might not even be a speed thing. It might not even be like anything like that. It might actually. I was going down the rabbit hole with my mother-in-law actually on a long road trip a few years back. Like, it could actually be time travel. And being able to manipulate time in a way that, like, you're not actually going 1,000,000 miles a second. You're just stopping time or moving through time in a way that you are, you know, one spot then another spot. You know, like, that shit's fucking cool to think.
Yeah, like Bob was always talking about it. It's like if you take a piece of paper and you bend the paper, you can connect two sides together without having to travel. Like if you two people on each end of the paper and then you fold the paper, like you're folding time. It makes it seem like you're traveling, but you're not.
Yeah.
Come get you. I think it's that shit. That's just for sure. That's way beyond any capability that we have.
Yeah.
I think that we definitely have technology that we're withholding.
Yeah.
Now, did we make that? No, I don't believe we developed that technology, but I think that we took it from something and we don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And we may not be saying something because just in case, like, we don't want another country to know what we have. And I understand that 100%. But you know, there was another story that I heard on Joe Rogan's podcast that just blew me away. It was these kids in Brazil. It was at a school, and I think it was like 60, 70 people all saw this craft land in front of them, and it like had this kind of weird coloring beam that kind of shot out from it, and then it just shot back up into the sky. And all these kids to this day have the same story. All the teachers have the same story. You know, things like that where you have like dozens and dozens of people seeing the same thing. You know, nobody can keep a secret nowadays for very long. If somebody was lying, then somebody's story would have changed. But I definitely think that there is shit out there watching us. Now, what do they want? I don't fucking know, dude. And especially if they have technology like that, it would be, unlike another comparison I heard, it would be like us walking in the desert and seeing ants under us. Like, why do we care? We're not gonna study the ants. You know, we don't care about cockroaches enough to save them. So why do they care enough to keep us alive?
Yeah. Did you ever watch the show The Orville?
Oh, the space thing.
Yeah, it's like a parody of Star Trek with
I know it's with that fucking voice actor dude.
Yeah, right? I'm forgetting what his name is now. Seth MacFarlane.
I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Incredible show. Like, it's obviously Seth MacFarlane funny. Like, it has all like the Family Guy type of humor and shit, but it actually takes itself very seriously at the same time, and it goes over topics that are like kind of awkward. I don't know. That, speaking of physics, I don't know about that. But that show goes over, every episode is like some sort of interesting, like, here, let's see if we can get this guy.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's coming for us. theirs is done. But every single episode they go over kind of like either a pop culture event or some sort of like kind of sketchy thing that we're kind of living with. Like I don't know if you ever watched the original Star Treks, but like Star Trek was known for kind of taking topics and then, kind of talking about them, bringing them forward a little bit. And what's funny is this show is a parody of Star Trek, but it does the same thing. It takes these topics that are kind of a little awkward for people to talk about, and it kind of makes fun of them, and also like takes them very seriously. There's a whole thing about like transing the kids, which is very surprising.
That's funny.
And you can tell Seth MacFarlane's kind of like based.
Yeah.
And because he does the show. So, oh shit, what was that?
It's his.
I think so, yeah. So they go over like what, like the idea of aliens visiting another world, where it's like they're Earth, like the main characters are from Earth, and they're traveling the galaxy, and they've come across like a planet with people who look like humans. Yeah, and so they talk about like what it would be like to go, I don't know, intervene in their lives and stuff like that, and it goes over this entire topic in a couple of these episodes, and it's very fascinating.
Seems like something I want to check out. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I don't know if it would look cheesy or funny. I couldn't really tell.
It definitely was hard. Like, it took me a long time to start it. We just started it like earlier this year, and we just got addicted. It's Seth MacFarlane. It's like you're not expecting to take anything seriously from Seth MacFarlane, but they actually do. Oh shit! Watch out for the truck.
Oh yeah, we're getting lit up.
Good thing they're bad aim. Oh, truck right here. That was easy. So there's a guy somewhere here.
Enemy dropping into the air.
He just jumped right onto you.
I'm above.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Get fucked. Alright, so that guy's handled.
I'm gonna plate up real quick.
Yep. Okay, well, our truck's being hit now. I'm gonna pop up here and see if we can get somewhere.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna die. I'm trapped.
I might too. It's okay, you'll res as long as our truck's up. Trying to get over to our fucking truck, but these guys are driving like douchebags.
You play the new Resident Evil game yet?
Oh yeah, I literally just beat it like a couple days ago.
I haven't played it yet.
It's good, man. Like,
the other ones.
all of them are good, man. Like, they're all pretty solid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like them all. I just haven't played this new one. You need to give Cyberpunk a try again.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think Cyberpunk's gonna be the next game that I start working on until what's it called? Starfield comes out, and we know Starfield works. Like, Starfield's gonna be broken as shit when it first comes out. So.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah, it for sure will be. For sure it will be. But yeah, like the graphics for Cyberpunk, man, it's a whole new level. It's insane. But I can't wait for Starfield, man. Starfield's a game that you could easily get lost in for hours, I'm sure.
For sure.
Completely lose track of time. I was so let down with No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I never bought No Man's Sky, but it's because the reviews were so bad, and so I just never even gave it a shot. Thank you. I'll go grab. Oh. guy deserved to die. He had no right to fucking fight me. Alright. Embarrassing.
What gun is that?
It's the RAL, I think. It's not a very good gun. The only reason I picked it is because it has the highest damage in the
Is it a mini
LMGs.
machine?
Wait, what's that?
Oh, light. Is that a light machine gun?
Yeah, LMG, yeah. Okay.
That is the physics of these Jeeps.
Yeah, like... Oh, come on, man.
Oh, so you can go almost vertical on a wall, but you can't go up that?
Dude, climbing in this game is broken too, man. It's awful.
I noticed that, like, you almost die jumping like 10 feet.
Yes.
I'm like, okay.
Yes. And what's funny is you sometimes can't climb rocks that are about 3 feet high, you know?
Right.
Which I guess makes sense with the military these days. You know, they're probably all like woke, like can't do shit.
Bro, pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing. How boot camp is now.
I know,
Compared
it's
to what it was when I was in.
horrifying, actually. Oh, okay.
It is the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wait. What?
Oh, I'm stressed out, terrorist. Can you give me a safe space?
Yep.
They used to have really strict. I know the Air Force did, but I don't know how the Navy used to be. I'm pretty sure they were pretty light, but I'm sorry, pretty strict. But now, I'm sorry, not the Navy, the Army. Like the PT, the physical requirements to be in are dropping because they felt it was being discriminatory on certain people's physical conditions. Like, I'm sorry, but in a fucking war, in a battlefield, discrimination goes out the window here. Like, there is no, hey man, I'm not gonna pick on you because I can tell like you're having a rough time with your mental health. No, dude, like.
They exploit that. Like, the enemy exploits that. They specifically do things to fuck with your mental state, dude. Like, it's ridiculous, dude.
It's turning into a circus. Yeah, it's turned to shit. It's absolutely turned to shit now.
You are the only one alive. You don't have a buy box anywhere near you.
Nope. I'm just getting out of the red as much as I can.
It's going to end up coming back toward you, though, so don't go too far. Let's see if I can find it. There is a buy box on this island, but it's kind of far. Uh-oh.
Shit. Down here.
Zigzag, zigzag. Ah! Wow, they want your nuts.
Oh,
Bonk.
shit. Whoopsie. Alright, let's go check this out.
Toot toot.
Excuse me. I feel like I'm in Mogadishu.
You can grab that most wanted right there, and if you stay alive, it will revive us all, but obviously you know how most wanteds work.
Good to know.
Upstairs.
Yep,
Let's see. I'm going to be your CIA commander here. There you go.
Here we go.
Okay, so open boxes.
That other one that was down here.
Okay, so you got some people in here.
I'm gonna have to hide. Cause I'm gonna get hunted down.
Open that mirror there.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. Oh, take that. Take that reinforcement, go outside and shoot it up in the air.
How do I do that?
Just go out there and then whatever the button it says to do that.
It's not giving me a button.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
LB, RB?
Yeah. That will res one of us.
Nice.
It's random too, so it looks like you got Pablo back.
Oh, great. Pablo.
Oh, well, the other guy left. That's why you got Pablo back.
Alright, so it's just us three. Go back.
So wall's coming on you. You need to move quick. It's coming really fast.
Oh, shit. I see it.
it's fucking coming quick. Just stay alive for a minute.
There's that fucking truck over there.
There is a
too.
yeah. Fuck. Good idea. Oh god, they're looking right at you. Do they even notice?
I'm out of here.
Wow, they're oblivious, dude. Most wanted just running right past them. My god. You might be... Oh, no. It's not gonna work.
Wow, that's shitty.
Pablo's up, but Pablo's not gonna fucking help anybody. Just don't kill yourself when you go down. Unless it kills you automatically. Yeah, just lay there,
Nope.
just keep pushing forward. I just need to survive. You just need to survive 5
Damn.
more seconds. What, dude?
What the fuck happened?
I think Pablo died, and that ended it. So damn.
Dude,
5 seconds away.
Circle was going in faster than I thought it did yesterday when we were playing.
It depends on where it is. It's different every single time you play the game.
I was like, damn, dude, I can't.
Yeah, I was flying, dude. Here, let's play the Sheiks. But yeah, man, solid conversation there.